do you think you're forgetting?
I don't know. What am I forgetting?
I
Are you being serious?
Yes.
So I'm forgetting something?
Yes.
Oh, just tell me.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, hilarious. Hey everybody, this is Joel, the accidental retiree here in Riviera Nayarit. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal and bienvenidos to another episodio aquí en Riviera Nayarit. We got a great episode for you today, guys. You do not touch that dial. You're going to want to watch this. Literally, we're going to show you what it's like to have a luxury vacation in the Bahia de Banderas. And we're going to go to Punta de Mita today to the Conrad. But we're going to only do 2 nights there. One of the great things about Bucerias is our proximity to so many things, whether it be the mountains, whether it be a 1-hour flight to Mexico City, whether it be a 20-minute drive, hey Jillian, to Punta de Mita. So we're going to have what we call a staycation. And this video is not sponsored by anyone, but I would like to give a shout out to Hotels.com. It's one of the apps that I really love to use. This will be our 30th and 31st hotel night in 1 year, less than 1 year, with Hotels.com, because we used it quite a bit on our trip that we did around the world, and then we used it again for the 6 Continent Challenge. But what I like about Hotels.com is that after 30 stays, actually after 20 stays, you become a silver member and you get 2 free nights. And after 30 stays, you become a gold member and you get 3 free nights. So after this weekend stay, we're going to get a free night. Plus, we become a gold member, which I've never been before in Hotels.com, so I don't know what that entails. So we'll share that with you guys in another video. Anyways, we want to give you the opportunity to see through our eyes what it's like to live in the lap of luxury, vacationing in beautiful Punta Mita. I mean, this is not something we do very often because it is quote unquote very expensive, but as you know, we like to find the deals. So on Hotels.com, I got the most amazing deal on this room, and I'm going to share that with you guys at the end of this video and how you can do the exact same thing. All right, Jill, I am going to continue driving, and why don't we come back halfway to Punta Mita and chat about that. I got a Pacifico bus in front of me. Tenemos una reservación en el Conrad. Más o menos. Sí. It was 33 degrees according to the temperature in the car. So we're still hot right now, Jillian. The weather has not flipped yet. Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, excelente.
Tengo una reservación para Joel Goralski. Goralski.
¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos.
Bien,
Conrad.
¿cómo estás?
Roberto.
Roberto,
Excelente.
mucho gusto.
¿Cómo está el español?
¿Bien?
¿Excelente? Excelente, señor.
Más o menos. Gracias.
Por favor,
Gracias.
señor.
Ella puede guardarlo. Porque yo
sí.
voy a pedirlo.
Hombres always lose. Right?
Sí, siempre. 100%. Mi familia fue de Ucrania y Polonia. Polonia, sí. Español es mi segundo. Estoy más confortable con esto, pero es interesante. Fuimos a Italia en el verano y estaba hablando en italiano la gente, pero a veces encontramos como jóvenes de como España o otras partes, ellos me respondieron siempre en español. Por mi acento, algo no sé. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, muy agradecido.
Muy buenos días desde Punta de Mita, aquí in Nayarit, Mexico. This is our second day here at the Conrad Punta Mita. We had a great night last night. We're just walking down to the beach and pool area. Check that out. Have a little pool day, which we don't really do that often. It's kind of funny living in Bucerias, being so close to the beach. We don't have a lot of beach nor pool days, except, we have some pool days at our house, but more just going for a dip and that kind of thing. But yeah, let's go find a chair. We'll give you the 411 on our amazing sushi experience yesterday, which was, I think, one of the top 10 sushi restaurants we've ever eaten at in the world. And this obviously includes comparing that to Japan, but stay tuned. Let's go find a chair.
Those ones are probably more expensive.
Hola. All right, we found a little chair. It's kind of nice, Jillian. We're hidden here, kind of beneath this tree, so we have natural shade. But we're a hop, skip, and a jump over here to the pool. I'm gonna go for a swim in a little bit. We ordered a couple cocktails, because we're on vacation. But anyways, yesterday we went to probably one of our favorite restaurants in the entire state of Nayarit, and I would suggest, as far as sushi goes, it's the top 10 that we've eaten at in the world. What do you think, Jill?
Well, first of all, it's sort of like a covered open air. So you get a nice, lovely breeze from the ocean, like later in the evening, even though it's still pretty warm out. It's very comfortable. We decided to sit at the bar. The thing I really love about the space is that it's just super, super cool, super vibey, and just very casual and relaxing, not pretentious or to make you feel uncomfortable. Yosuke showed us a couple of bottles that were brought in directly from Japan. So we happily decided to try those and purchase those to have during our dinner. But these ones were hand delivered in someone's suitcase, I think. We started with, what did we have, Joel?
Bamboo shoots.
Oh, and the bamboo shoots. Those were delicious. Yeah, that was really good. And then we had some yakitori. We had the ribeye. And then we moved on to, we had some shrimp dumplings. Yeah, those were excellent.
Hot.
Yeah, they were really steamy hot. And then, we had some bok choy, some beautiful bok choy that had a nice spicy oil on it, which was delicious. And then we had the chef's choice nigiri, and those were amazing.
What was your favorite one?
I can't remember now, Joel. But one of the ones that was from the waters in the bay here, there was 3 choices. that we got that were local fish. There was some salmon, there was some tuna, which was obviously also local. But then, some like tuna belly and other tuna versions. It was very good.
Yeah.
Then we also had the chef's selection for the roll, which I have no idea what was inside, but it was delicious, and it had a herb that we couldn't quite pinpoint.
Yeah. An interesting flavor.
Yeah.
And you still can't pinpoint
Still can't pinpoint it. It was delicious. And then we had some tuna sashimi, 3 ways, which was also amazing. But by then, we were literally stuffed.
You couldn't even eat one last bite of tuna.
No, I couldn't. I was just like, I'm out. I can't do any more. Like, couldn't even do dessert, which is strange for us.
Yeah, and then after that, they called us a taxi. And one thing you got to be aware of is, even though you're pretty close to Punta Mita, it's essentially $25 each way. So we paid $50 round trip to essentially go, 5 kilometers. It's about a 5-7 minute drive. But anyways, it was nice. We got into Suburban, and I'm just trying to remember the driver's name. But we had like a cool conversation with him. He's spent a lot of time in the States, and we were just chit-chatting about, some of the things that are going on in the US right now and Mexico. And we had a kind of fun conversation. I'm going to put that full conversation on Patreon. So if you want to see kind of the behind the scenes, you go to my Patreon account right now, and you just can sign up for, just the basic Patreon. I think it's like $5 or $6 a month. So basically it's the cost of a Starbucks, and you'll get all this extra content. Muchas gracias. Ricardo, ¿sí?
¿Necesita un popote o así está bien?
No, está bien. ¿Un popote quieres? Sí.
Gracias.
Un poquito más fácil.
¿Algo más?
No, un popote para mí también, sí. Gracias.
Con permiso. Ay, listo.
Sí, gracias.
Gracias.
All right, Jill, you gotta come on in here. Let me see if I can get us a cheers shot here. Oh, cheers.
Plastic glass.
All right, that's hitting the spot. Anyways, after we got back to the hotel, we went to the lounge that is in the main reception area, it's a beautiful lounge, eh, Jill?
It's really nice. Yeah, it's a cozy place to sit, and looks pretty.
And a nice place to end the evening. We had Jillian had a martini, espresso martini, so we could try to wake up a little bit, extend the evening. I had a little sip of raicilla, and we just sat there for about half an hour, and then that was it. We went back up to our room and hung out and watched some TV, some Netflix, and went to bed. Now here we are at the pool. All right, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. At the end of the video, we're going to give our full review of the Conrad here at Punta de Mita. It's going to be kind of interesting. We're going to give all these, we're going to give a review out of 5 for various categories, but then we're going to see how they do on the Mumbai meter. And Jillian, why do we have a Mumbai meter?
Well, when we were in Mumbai, we stayed at 2 extremely fantastic hotels. It was a wild experience. Just how amazing the service and the amenities.
I didn't know what to expect, but the service in India, also we were in Sri Lanka, is just off the charts. Like, it really puts North America to shame. So we have a Mumbai meter now. So when we do our hotel reviews, we're going to put the various hotels on the Mumbai meter, because the Mumbai meter goes above 5. The Mumbai meter goes to 7, with 7 being absolutely perfect. So at the end of this video, we are going to grade the Conrad, and we'll see if they can actually get above 5 and get onto the Mumbai meter. So stick around, everybody. We're going to enjoy our drinks, go for a little swim. And I think, we'll give you a little tours of the ground, and we'll come back and sign off and give you the full review. Stick around. All right, everybody. This is the end, the finale, Jillian, of our weekend getaway from Bucerias, all the way from Bucerias to Punta Mita for a 2-day staycation at the Conrad Hotel. We had a great time.
The best. It was a really lovely, lovely weekend.
And so we're going to kind of go through and give a quick review of the hotel. Jillian, when we arrived, Out of 5, what would you give like the whole arrival process?
Oh, it was amazing. I would give it a 5. We got a nice welcome drink. We got to sit in the nice lounge area while they, got everything all sorted. I think we were early. We got an early check-in, so it was great.
The service from the reception staff was definitely 5 out of 5. And yeah, it was nice that they gave us the early check-in. And the room, what do you think?
The room was definitely a 5 as well. Like very, nice to look at. Very nice quality amenities. Super comfy bed. Everything that you needed to feel comfortable in the room.
Yeah, I had a really good sleep every night, except last night because we may have had some headache wine. So I kind of like felt that this morning.
Yeah, I would agree.
So going to let's go like the amenities in the room. Did you mention that?
Yes, they were excellent. They're by the line Byredo, so which is a very high-end fragrance company. So they had body lotion, soaps, shampoo, conditioner, all the things that just to make your stay feel a little bit more luxurious.
A little bit more. Sunday we went down and we hung out by the pool. And how do you rate the ground? So everything from the beach, the pool, the loungers.
It was stunning. Like really nice. The pool area is beautiful. They have a kids pool area, like family pool area, and then an adult pool area, which is where we hung out. The loungers were super comfortable. Lots of towels available, so you didn't have to like hunt around for, trying to dry off after the pool. And then the service from the wait staff was impeccable.
It was impeccable. So we're going to give the grounds a 5 out of 5. We're going to give the service a 5 out of 5. A shout out to Ricardo, who was our server at the pool. And I was a little worried at first because we were kind of like tucked away in kind of like a hidden zone. But he was on it. Like, I think within a minute of us sitting down, he came to say hello and took our order.
We originally wanted to sit at these cabana areas that had like a nice little cabana and then these like lounger chairs in the pool, but they were $250.
$250.
That's not necessary.
That wasn't necessary, but it did supposedly include your food. So that brings us to the food. I think, I'm kind of struggling with that one a bit. I think overall value, because it is pricey, and I understand that. You're at a resort, you're going to be paying resort prices, but I kind of gave the value a 3 and maybe the food quality a 4. And that's not to say the food quality is bad. I mean, we did enjoy the food.
Yeah, it was, all the ingredients were fresh. The food was very good, but just not fantastic.
Yeah, it wasn't mind blowing, right? So I don't think we can give it a 5. I'm going to say maybe a 3.5 to a 4. All in all on the food, and that includes, the time we did have last night. We went to the restaurant, their Italian restaurant, which I think they did a good job. But again, I'm going to have to say that was probably a 4.
Yeah, I think a 4. The service was excellent. The space is really pretty outside, and I think the menu choices were very nice.
Yes.
But maybe just not done to their potentials.
Yeah, it's just I think all in all, like that last dinner last night, I think it was around $275 with everything, tax, tip. And I mean, we had a bruschetta. We then shared a pasta there. Then we had a Caesar salad that we shared, and we finished with sharing a steak. And we had 5 glasses of wine in total.
Yeah. And my favorite was the pappardelle. It was fresh pasta, so it was very nice. And sometimes it can be a little tough with fresh pasta. Yeah. But I thought it was executed very nicely.
So they did a good job. I think it's because they just transitioned from a Mexican restaurant in that space to a Italian one. So maybe they're going through a little bit of growing pains. I think they definitely have the potential to kick that up a notch. And the other thing is we never experienced their high-end restaurant.
No.
So we don't know. We don't know. So we can't say for certain what that experience would have been. And perhaps it would have just been a level higher.
Right.
But I'm going to say the service was great. So this is nothing against the staff at all. I give the staff a 5 out of 5 for the whole weekend. All right. And the greatest value I think we got out of this, was the room cost. So through hotels.com, I use that. We've used that quite a bit for our travel, but the room was $242 a night.
With all the taxes and everything in, right?
With all taxes, everything in. We actually ended up spending more money on our food and stuff
Yeah.
than we did on the actual room cost. Okay, so to finalize this thing, Jillian and I did a around the world trip is in the early or late spring and early summer, and we were in India, Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have now, we're going to bring the Mumbai meter because it's like taking it from 5 stars to 7. So the Mumbai meter is out of 7, and the hotels that we stayed in Mumbai, we stayed at the Fairmont, which was attached to the airport.
To the airport, and then the other one was
the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
And both of them got basically 7 out of 7. Like,
yeah, easy.
And it just was everything. Value for what we paid, because the room costs were like mind-blowingly inexpensive.
Right.
What you got on top of that, like with the food, the meals, and everything else that kind of came with the room, and then you throw the actual Indian service on top of it, you got like a 7-star experience.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to explain.
Yeah. So I don't think the Conrad hit the Mumbai scale, so that it would have to be over 5. But I'm going to give them a solid 4.5 out of 5 for our little weekend getaway. What about you?
Yeah, it was so enjoyable, and every aspect of the weekend was really, really nice.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope you like this video. Jillian and I can do a little bit more of this, over the course of the coming months. I'm going to show you a little bit more around where we live in Mexico. Every time we do a staycation, we'll give you guys some hints, some insider advice, and in the end, our review. And we'll see. We're going to see if we can find a staycation here in Mexico that's going to get on the Mumbai meter. Like, over 5. That's going to have to be our challenge. I look forward to it too. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining us. We're entering La Cruz. We're going to sign off here. Nos vemos hasta luego and adios desde La Cruz in Nayarit, Mexico.